Today we're talking about lesson 1.10, and your learning goal, which you should have written down in your notebook before you started working on the problem of the day, is to use what you know about place values to subtract decimals. Visish, can you tell me why is it important to write down the learning goal?
So we know what we're going to be learning today.
If you don't know what your goal is, do you know if you achieved it or not?
No.
And does that help you track your progress as a learner? No. Is it the teacher's job to make sure that you're learning what you need to learn? Yeah. Sure, but who's in charge of actually doing the learning? You are. And if you don't know what the goal is, you won't know if you achieved it or not. So every single day, this is now week 6, Visish, you need to write down the learning goal. Okay. So yesterday we talked about how place value helps us add decimals, and today we're going to figure out how it helps us subtract decimals. Okay. Today we're going to talk about subtraction, okay? So go ahead and draw yourself a quick place value chart with ones, tenths, hundredths, and thousands. Now just like we talked about addition yesterday, let's start by drawing discs, okay? So my first problem, I have 5 tenths minus 3 tenths. So I have 5 tenths in, I'm going to draw 5 discs in the tenths column. 2, 3, 4, 5. That number represented now is 5 tenths, yes? But I want to subtract, I want to take away 3 of them. So I'm going to cross out 1, 2, 3 of them. How many are left? 2 tenths. So the answer then is 2 tenths. Okay, go ahead and write that in your notebook. Now for my second one, I have 7 ones and 5 thousandths. So tell me how I should draw the discs. What discs should I draw and where? Itai?
You need to draw 7 discs in the ones place.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
And then you need to draw 5 discs in the thousands.
You got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 discs in the thousands place. Now I'm going to take away some of them. Alona, how many ones am I going to cross out and take away? 2. So I'm going to cross out 2 of them. 1, 2. And then I'm going to cross out how many thousandths, Arhan? It says 7 ones and 5 thousandths minus 2 ones and 3 thousandths. So how many thousandths do I need to cross out? 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's count what we have left. How many ones do we have left? Arun?
5.
Okay, so we have 5 ones. And Ben, how many thousandths do we have left?
2.
2. So the answer is 5 ones and 2 thousandths. 83 tenths. Can any of those tenths be regrouped as something else? We know that 83 tenths is the same as how many ones and how many tenths? True?
8 ones.
Yeah, it's the same as 8 ones and 3 tenths. Is that easier to draw discs for? Yeah, so let's go ahead and draw that. So we have 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 3 tenths. So go ahead and draw that in. 1, 2, 3. Now, what do I want to take away? How many ones am I taking away in this problem? Haziv? 6. So let's cross out 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for the second problem, 9.2. How many ones do I need to, how many discs do I need to draw in the ones column? Alex?
You need to draw
9. Okay, so 9 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Point 2. How many tenths do I need to draw, Ziv? 2. Okay. How many hundredths do I need to draw, Itai?
You need to draw
How many hundredths? 0, because there's no hundredths, right? And how many thousandths do I need to draw? 0. Okay, good. Now, I need to cross out some ones. Lakshan, how many ones do I need to cross out? Am I subtracting?
6.
6. So let's cross out 6 of those discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many tenths am I subtracting, Danielle? 4. So let's cross out 4 of those tenths. 1, 2. Uh-oh, I'm out of tenths. What do I need to do, Junebach?
Get rid of 1 1 and then
The word you're looking for is regroup. I need to regroup this one, so I cross it out, and regroup it so it becomes 10 tenths, and draw those 10 tenths in your tenths column. Now, how many more of those tenths do I need to cross out? Because I already crossed out 2. Jack? Huh? 2 more. Okay. So now let's look at what we have. How many ones do I have altogether? 2 ones. And how many tenths do I have left? 8. So I could write 2.8, or I could write 2 ones and 8 tenths. Okay. In the first instance, we have 0 ones, 8 tenths, 3 hundredths, and 1 thousandth. And I want to subtract 0 ones, right here's the decimal point, 2 tenths, 9 hundredths, and 2 thousandths. Okay? Now, if I have 1 thousandth and I want to take away 2 of those thousandths, can I do that?
No.
That means I need to do what? I need to regroup. So I'm going to take one of these hundredths and I'm going to turn it into how many thousandths? 10. So if I have 10 thousandths plus 1 more thousandth, how many thousandths do I have altogether? 11. So now I can do 11 thousandths minus 2 thousandths, which is how many thousandths? 9 thousandths. Then I have 2 hundredths minus 9 hundredths. Can I do that?
No.
I need to do what? Everyone, I need to do what? Okay, I can trade in one of the tenths, and I only have 7 tenths left. And that 8 tenth becomes how many hundredths? 10 hundredths added to the 12 hundredths, or sorry, the 2 hundredths I already have becomes how many? 12. 12 hundredths minus 9 hundredths is? 3 hundredths. 7 tenths minus 2 tenths is how many tenths? And then 0 ones minus 0 ones is how many ones? So my answer is 0.593. Sorry, 539. So what we've done here, this is called the standard algorithm, okay? Except I put it inside the place value chart. Okay, so go ahead and try the second one. 4.083 minus 1.29.